Jeffrey Sachs, professor of Columbia, says one phone call ends the war in Ukraine. The war will end the moment the President of the United States picks up the phone, calls Russian President Putin, and says NATO expansion was a bad idea, Jeffrey Sachs says. He's a Columbia professor. The Ukraine conflict can be ended with a telephone conversation between the leaders of Russia and the United States, during which the American president will abandon the idea of further expansion of NATO, said the American economist, director of the Center for Sustainable Development at Columbia University, Professor Jeffrey Sachs, in an interview with journalist Tucker Carlson. Trump is absolutely right when he says this war can be over in a day. This is not a nice rhetorical device. The war will end the moment the U.S. president picks up the phone, calls Russian President Putin, and says NATO expansion was a bad idea, Jeffrey Sachs pointed out. After that, many more issues will need to be resolved, but the end of the war will come soon, he said. Jeffrey Sachs noted that the U.S. administration's statements that Ukraine will one day become part of NATO guarantee that the war will continue. The former American leader and candidate for the highest office of the Republican Party, Donald Trump, has repeatedly promised to resolve the Ukrainian conflict even before his inauguration. He also noted that if he wins the election, he will immediately appeal to Russian leader Putin and current Ukrainian President Zelensky to start negotiations. This is according to Banking News. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.